Hey, welcome in. Welcome into the Oh No Disc Golf podcast. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for listening. I wanted to start off by just first, thank you for listening to this podcast. It's been wonderful, the response that we've gotten. Just wanted to touch on that first. Secondly, I wanted to introduce my best friend in the entire world. I don't know if he can do a kickflip anymore, but his name is Eric Wolverton.
I could barely do a kickflip to begin with. There ain't no way I'm doing a kickflip now.
I'd like to see you try. Pop, shove it, late flip.
I'll try to pop shove it. Definitely no late flip. The late flip's going to be me flipping on my ass.
Gotcha. How you doing today, Eric?
Not too bad. Had a good day for the most part. Really windy here. Tried to practice putting that. That wasn't so much fun. It was like my 15 footers were like, phew, phew.
It's always fun.
Yeah, so I try to do like the upside down putt, try to get used to that in case I ever do get a windy day. And that's not very easy. It's not as easy as the pros make it look. I mean, yeah, they just die.
I can't figure it out.
Yeah, they just die literally like right at the basket. So I mean, I guess
like
it's
a
better.
scuba or like
no, where you just literally putt with it, but like it's upside down. So then like the wind can't grab like the and take it everywhere. Up. So it's like still safer, than the wind taking 15 feet
then
off.
You don't have to throw a dart too then.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's like I don't know if I'll ever make putts like that in a tournament, but it's better to land under the basket than anywhere else, I guess, right?
Definitely. And my parents are in town for the whole week. They came from Michigan all the way to Colorado to visit. They're being safe. My mom's fully vaccinated, so.
Didn't bring me.
Yep, they didn't bring Eric, unfortunately, but they did bring me a bunch of mac and cheese that I can only get in Michigan, so.
What is that?
Like,
no, not I know what mac. Okay, I was
mac like, and cheese. Do you not know what mac and cheese is? Am I about to have to explain what fucking mac and cheese is?
I didn't know Aldi was only a Michigan brand. Or only Michigan company.
It's not. There's one in Kansas too.
No, it's just like mostly. It's like one of those places that you mostly see in Michigan, probably.
The closest one to me is 6 hours away, I think. So
probably worth it for mac and cheese, though, right?
When we stopped there along the way, they didn't have any. So
those frickers.
I know, but my parents got a ton of them. So we're good on mac and cheese for a while. Use the code OHNO to get free shipping over at our Teespring store. That's teespring.com/stores/ohnodiscgolf. Also, we have a Linktree if you need to check out any of our social media sites or the Teespring or the Patreon. We also have an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a TikTok. Join our Patreon and get a shout out every podcast. At the moment, we have 2. Shout out Sean and David. If you want to show your support for us and also you're in the market for like a disc or some disc golf accessories, head on over to Starframe Disc Golf. Use our code OHNO to get 5% off. It's the same code we were using for our Teespring. Very easy to use. So head on over to starframediscs.com and use the code OHNO to get 5% off. I don't know why I said it twice, but
can never say it enough. One more time.
Yeah, use the code OHNO to get 5% off.
It's O? No.
O? No, not O like the letter O, but O as in OH.
There is a letter O. There's 2 of them actually, though.
Oh. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, you can cut that last part out, right?
Maybe. We'll see. The first thing we're going to talk about today is the Texas State Championship over at the Dogwood Course, which is an extremely difficult course.
And in Texas.
In Texas.
It's not like Texas has a shortage of difficult courses.
True story. Second thing we're going to talk about is why we're not doing skip base. We kind of mentioned that at the beginning, I think like the second episode or something. And what we're going to do instead.
Yep.
And lastly, we're going to do a top 5 molds that we would use like a single disc for the entire round.
Kind of like a little challenge thing, but also ones that are easy or you can learn something from.
Probably a better title would be One Disc Challenge, but
yep.
I feel like I explained it a little bit more, I guess.
We're not here to do the best we can. We're just here to have fun.
We're trying, guys.
We appreciate you guys.
Seriously though, thank you for listening. Like the amount of response that we've gotten has been just awesome. I was expecting like literally two people to listen to it. So
yep. Normally I'd mention my mom here, but
are you holding back?
I am, but I did anyway. So
yeah, you did anyway. So you really didn't hold back, actually. Hi, Eric's mom.
I don't think she actually listens, but
my mom's been listening. Actually, she
yeah.
On the drive out here, they listen to a few different episodes. So
gotcha. They just missed you.
Yeah, I'd call and they would be like, "It's weird. Like we're talking to the person we were just listening to." Today's podcast sponsor is Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. First off, it's free. Second off, you can record and edit your podcast there. Also, they will distribute your podcast so you can be heard on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It has everything that you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the Anchor app, or you can go to anchor.fm to get your podcast started today. This is what we're using on our podcast, so I can wholeheartedly recommend this, guys. Eric, what are we talking about first?
We are talking about the Texas State Championships and a little bit about the Dogwood Course. I don't know about you, but I thought it was awesome. It is like my type of golf where even when you're playing at your best, it's still beating you up.
Feels like you're living on the edge the whole time.
Yep. When you finally get that like perfect shot, you're just living on the top of the world, even if it's just for one hole. So it's I play a lot of wooded golf in Michigan, and none of the courses are quite that difficult, but they are pretty tight lines you got to hit.
Definitely. I think I only have like one course near me that I have to hit lines like that.
The rest are just pick a hyzer and throw it.
Yeah. Well, pick a it depends on the direction of the wind.
Gotcha.
Which is, if it's windy, pick a hyzer and throw it.
It was a really good weekend of disc golf. Everyone shot really good. I think after watching like the practice rounds and stuff, I definitely didn't expect like 10 unders. I was looking more in like the 7 and 8 under area after seeing that. But yeah, there's a lot of really good rounds. Course record was shot, I think, twice this weekend.
Yeah, tied twice, right?
Yeah, yep, tied twice.
KJ day 2, Kevin Jones, and Ricky day 3, right?
Yep. I don't know if you heard on the live coverage because I know you've been busy, but in 2016, Kevin Jones was set up to win. I can't remember what the tournament was called that they used to have there, Piney Woods or something. And Bradley Williams came back from a from the fourth card and won it with an 11 down on the last day.
Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. And that was when the course record was set. So the fact that like Kevin Jones tied it, I thought was kind of like a cool full circle.
Yeah, he was going all out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then I think he birdied hole 1 every day except for the last day, which was kind of cool because hole 1's kind of one of the tougher ones.
Gotcha.
It's like one of those ones that even on the best shot, you still have to get lucky. You know, there's like so much crap that you just gotta aim for a general area and hope.
Plinko down.
Yeah. Yep. Plinko. Anyway, NPO top 3, Paul Macbeth and Chris Dickerson tied at 22 under. Matt Oram at 24 under, and Ricky Wysocki finished at 28 under. So he had quite a lead, and normally people kind of know that Ricky with the lead is probably one of the most dangerous disc golfers out there.
Yeah, he's going to run away with it if you're not even with him or in front of him on the last day.
Or you got to be pushing him like the whole way. Even then, he's really good at like matching pressure.
Seems like he's on a different level this year.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, last year he was still getting over Lyme disease, so there were some complications with that he had to deal with, but
I don't get how he throws. He dips so much.
He's got that like weird kink in his wrist.
Yeah, you can see the whole bottom side of the disc when he throws.
but it works. So
yeah, whatever works, I guess.
when he was young, he used to do a lot of forehands, and then I don't know if like the backhands just didn't come naturally, so he just had to figure out a way that like worked
Works
for
for him.
himself.
Now he can bomb with it. I'm not
Yeah,
saying it's a bad thing. It's just so interesting how he throws.
yeah. He used to just be like a forehand doctor. I mean, he still has a great forehand, but that used to be like his one
His
of like
go-to.
yeah one of the players. Yeah, one of his main tool was his forehand.
Gotcha.
Makes me want to throw pigs, but I've had pigs and I don't like them. But the way he makes them work, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I need. But
All right, that pig would work for that.
it doesn't work for me.
But it could.
It could, but it won't. Just like
But it won't.
just like watching Eagle McMahon throw DD3s 600 feet. I can't throw it. So can't even throw a DD3.
But the course is sweet. It was probably one of the coolest wooded courses I've seen so far on tour. Like I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I think it kind of put up there with kind of one of my dream courses I'd like to see. Maybe not quite top 5, but definitely up there. I'd probably shoot. I'd be happy if I shot like a plus 11,
Oh
12.
yeah, I wouldn't shoot well at all. It'd be fun to go.
Yeah, I'd go lay down in the graveyard and cry myself to sleep.
I'd lose all my discs in there, turning bird.
I don't know. They don't. Doesn't really look like such a. I mean, some places I guess have like a
Yeah,
thick enough woods where if you really get off the path, but
there's some water too. There's a river that runs.
oh yeah, but it wasn't like a deep river. It's like a little creek,
Like a
wasn't it?
creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, FPO. I didn't get to watch a ton of the coverage. It was always come on late, and I'd be kind of at home already, getting dinner and whatnot ready. But I was pretty excited to see after the first day Rebecca Cox being on top because she's like watching her throw. There's a lot of up and down too from there. They had to deal with a bunch of rain on the second day, which sucks for them, but they seem to still pull out of it. I think it was like on and off rain, so it wasn't even like that type where you could get used to it and just like learn to play in it. It was like it would rain and then stop and then rain and then stop.
Gotcha.
You probably didn't get a whole lot of coverage watching it, I don't think, this weekend, right?
I didn't get day 2 at all.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just skip right into the top 3. Probably not a lot to talk about.
I mean, it's still awesome that Haley King came out on top.
Hey,
good for her.
I was gonna get to that.
Did you not say it already?
No, I said Rebecca Cox was on top at the end of day 1. It's okay. Rebecca Cox came in at third at -3 under. Holly Finley in second at -4, and spoiler ruined. Haley King won it at 7 under, which is awesome. Pretty excited for Haley King. No, I don't care. I was just teasing. I was just trying to make a joke.
Gotcha. I spoiled it. Well, it's not spoiled because they should know.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone. I'm hoping
Hopefully
GK Pro is going to be doing female FPO coverage like post produced because I'd like to get back and through and watch all that because it's hard to watch through the whole 3-hour experience sometimes.
Right.
I'm super excited for Haley King. Hopefully this kind of catapults her into a good year. She had a little bit of a rough start, but I think she is ready.
True story.
And she did say it's a lot like her Minnesota golf, and that's Midwest too, so makes sense that I like it, right?
True.
I think.
Yeah, kind of gets a good wooded feel, and that's a lot of what Michigan is.
Yeah. Oh, and it was forgot back to MPO. Casey White's breakout performance was this time. Everyone knows him with Simon Lizotte, but this was his like really on camera breakout performance.
It was awesome to watch him on a feature card.
Yeah. I've just been watching him with Simon videos, and then like we watched him in like the main championships last year, and he did really good. But it was fun to kind of watch him like get out there and start making a name for himself.
Every putt, I was like, "You can do it! Come on, you can do it!"
Yeah, he's good. He can bomb too. I mean, compared to
they all can, but
Simon, not really, but he can bomb.
Eric, what are we talking about now?
We're going to tell you guys why we stopped using Skip Ace and the new game we developed. We decided to just call it Fire Rounds. And basically,
you say developed like we're so smart.
Well, we just kind of started. We used to do this normally where we just text each other at the beginning of a day and guess what we would pick for who's going to shoot the best round that day. So we just kind of started giving each other points for it. It's just we didn't understand Skip Ace and it wasn't very like mobile friendly to use. So we needed something better so we could compete and give the other person bragging rights.
It's always fun to compete.
Yeah. We don't really have a prize picked out, but I'll think of something cool because
you want to win something cool.
Yeah, even if I make it, I still want to brag to them.
Well, I like winning, so
yeah, winning's fun. So basically, it's pretty simple. We pick two people. Let's say I pick who do you pick, Kyle? We'll just do it this way just pick a player.
Pick a player.
Yeah.
Kelvin Heimberg.
All right, and I'll pick Ricky Wysocki so for the last round, let's say I picked Ricky Wysocki. I'll get 1 point because I picked the player who shot better from the two players we picked. I'll get another point for picking the hottest round for that day. And then we also choose our score. And if you choose the score that was the hot round, you get another point. So you can get a total of 3 points per MPO and FPO side. And whoever wins the day before picks second. So at least it gives the chance for the person who's now losing to kind of come back.
And we'll just kind of keep track and you guys can play along at home. Pick some players.
Tell us if you beat us.
You probably will.
Yeah, we're not very good at it. I think all I did this week is I picked Big Germ the first day, and that was kind of like a fluke. I just kind of threw it out there. We didn't even develop the game yet, but I picked Big Germ the first day, so that was like my big pick. But we just decided to put it off, and we'll start keeping score at the next tournament since we just developed it this weekend, or just figured out the points. But we are going to do MPO and FPO, so I guess it's a total of 6 points per tournament that can be, or per round that can be had. So
just pick one player. Pretty easy.
Winner gets to kick the other player in the butt.
No.
It doesn't have to be hard. I just watched Waiting yesterday, so that's all I was thinking of. Like, you ever watch Waiting? No. Oh, you should watch it. Never mind.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You don't like movies. Never mind.
Barking up the wrong tree, bro.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, that's Fire Rounds. If you guys play it at home, let us know how it's going for you and your friends.
You'll definitely probably beat us. So pretty fun. Give it a shot.
Yeah. Do you remember that one time we went to a restaurant when you visited Lansing and I ordered like a salad or something and they brought me a hamburger?
No.
Yeah, you and Cody came down to visit in Lansing and we went out to eat. I can't remember the name of the place, but I ordered like a veggie wrap or something and they brought me just a hamburger and I'm like,
that's so wrong.
I know. I'm like, how did this happen? That's what you ordered. Okay, whatever.
You would never order that.
A hamburger? I know. But it's like it wasn't even like a veggie burger. I could see me like ordering a veggie burger, but I ordered like a wrap or something, and it's like it's not even in a wrap.
Oh fuck!
I think about it a lot. It's literally like anytime I go out to eat, I'm like, man, what if you just bring me out like a freaking steak?
Oh my god! That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought you would have think that about that a lot.
Oh my god, all the time. I just want to meet her. And like I'll never recognize her, but I just want to meet her and be like, do you remember when you brought me for no reason? Like what happened?
And then defended it.
Yeah, told me that's what I ordered. No, it's not. Or I also think about that other guy who ordered a hamburger and just get handed like a plate full of veggies, and he's like,
"Oh my god, yeah, that's what you ordered."
Man. Well, it was a good laugh.
Okay,
I needed it.
that was good. Yeah, I needed to wake up a bit, get the dopamine flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, 3, 2, 1.
Top
Top 5.
5.
Oh yeah, that one's perfect.
I hope
Right?
so. I mean, you can just move my audio if it wasn't.
All right. No, I don't ever move it. I always leave it natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listeners, please tell
like this
us.
golf
Is that
network.
perfect? Was it perfect? I think it was perfect.
So for our top 5, we're doing the top 5 molds that we think you should try out for a 1-disc round or a 1-disc challenge, or our favorite. And that's why we think you should try them out, because they're our favorites. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I concur.
I'll start at number 5, and this might be a little bit hard to find, but I would suggest a beat in Razor Claw. The mold is the tactic, but you really need that Lux plastic. The hard isn't very durable at all, and the soft is still pretty overstable. But once you like beat in a Razor Claw, they're like a dead straight putt and approach that you can kind of still rip on without having to worry about, like when you rip on a putter and it just turns over and doesn't do things.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm totally with that. I went a little bit of a different direction with my number 5. I went with more of like a high-speed driver for some reason. I went with a turn.
Yeah. High speed. Well, probably when you bring that turn here, I bet you it's going to be a roller. I have a feeling.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. Especially if you use it a lot and it keeps getting beat up. I don't know how beat up. What is it? G-Star, right?
Yeah, but it feels pretty stable.
Oh, I bet you it's going to be a roller.
I wonder if it's really that different.
I just hear people take their roller discs and that's their like main driver when they move up in elevation. I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
It'll be interesting to see. Maybe you'll have a sick roller game then.
That would be fun. I am not good at rollers.
Maybe you will.
Maybe you'll be better.
But I think a turn's kind of a good choice. With it being understable, will make you have to handle your like angle control a little bit better. It'll be tough for putting, but
it's tough for headwinds too.
Yeah, if you're really just trying to learn angle control with like a driver, it'd probably be like a good one. Just take the turn out, and you can just take your putters out if you want. I mean, we're not going to tell if you cheat.
No, this is the 1-disc round.
Yeah.
1-disc challenge.
For my number 4, I put in the zone. It's supposed to be similar to a tactic or a razor claw, but it's much more overstable. So you'll have to really rip on it, but it is kind of good too for learning like touch shots. Like if you get pushed off into the woods and you need to get out, it'll just kind of force you to get good at that.
It's definitely my get out of jail free disc.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet disc. Haven't got as many rounds on it as Kyle has on his zones, but I dig it.
I need to get more.
You need a premium plastic one.
I just need one premium plastic one.
I know, I said that.
My number 4. Everybody needs Thunderbirds. Whether it's 30-mile-an-hour winds or just a beautiful sunny dead day, I would break out my Thunderbird. Pretty okay with putting with it too, because it's just super overstable, so you know right where it's going to go. It's kind of like putting with a zone.
It's just big hyzer putts.
Yeah,
like throw in hyzer putts from 60 feet.
Right. I've been using like the Instinct for like almost like a mid-range shot.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yep.
It's been fun.
Doesn't skip for you.
It does, but you put it way out wide.
Play the skip.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can almost lead to some almost making it with the skip. It's fun.
That's when you make a skip ace. That's when you know you threw a good shot.
Right.
Regular ace is like you kind of messed up because No one. You're gonna shoot. If you didn't make the ace, you're gonna shoot like 30 feet past your basket.
Unless you hit it.
Even then.
Even then. What's your number 3?
I picked the Sensei. It's a putter by Discmania that's created by Yukon. It's a really good driving putter, but it's good for putting as well. It's kind of like a shallow P2 is what it has like the same feeling of. The only reason the P2 is not on here is because I don't like the depth for driving with it. So the Sensei is a much better option or choice for me. Haven't tried out the premium plastic ones, but if you can get your hands on the mystery box ones, those ones are absolute money. They're kind of puddle top, so they have some overstability, but they still have a good amount of glide to it. And you can just rip on them. It's sweet.
That sounds fun.
They're awesome. I'm in like love with them. Every time I see one, I have to like force myself not to buy it.
I'm definitely gonna have to try one out the next time I come visit.
I have like 4.
Send me one.
No, I like them. I just told you how much I love them. I can't get rid of them. They're my favorite.
Selfish. I'm just kidding.
I'll send you a Sensei. You send me that FD.
All right. My number 3 is a harp or a zone. I see them pretty much equal, but I like my harps. I've enjoyed my harps. I used to putt with them too.
You really invested in your harps.
Yeah, I got a bunch of different plastics. It's a good disc. That's all I have to say. Point and shoot. Anything under 200 feet, maybe 250, somewhere in there. Somewhere.
What do you think on like a full-fledged rip, like flex shot? How far do you think you could get one to go?
Probably 270 to 300 feet, somewhere in there.
Gotcha. I never really tried, so I might have to try it out sometime and see what I can do.
Give it a shot. They go far. Throw them flat. They'll turn over if you really power up on them.
I don't think my Crystal Flex one would.
Yeah, if it's premium plastic, it might not.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if I took like my Crystal Flex or even my Bearheart Tour Series and just ripped it on an Anheuser and let it come back, I might get a crazy like flex line out of it. I've been using them for like forehand, like Annie flicks and letting like the just do the work. That's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I use them for forehand shots too. That's my forehand disc if I'm short or a short distance forehand.
Oh yeah, perfect for it.
My go-to. Pick up a harp or a zone today.
From Starframe Discs.
Yeah, from Starframe Discs. Use Oh No. Go get one. 5% off. Use the code Oh No to get 5% off.
It's getting kind of spooky sexy in here.
Oh God. Spooky sexy? No. Eric, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is the Essence. It's an understaple fairway driver. Kind of the same thing I said about the turn. It really makes you develop like angle control in your drives. If there's any sort of headwind, you really have to throw it on like basically a spike hyzer. So it'll just kind of like challenge you to figure out different shots and what are available to you. And all my putts with it after I miss my putt have usually end up pretty good. So I feel like I could learn to putt with it pretty easily. Just kind of like a light Annie flick, and it's, on that short of a distance, it's still overstable enough to kind of drop it back in the basket. But I say right now I'm probably like 50-50 in like circle one with my Essence putts.
That's pretty good.
That's like after missing my first one.
Right. Second man.
Yeah. So it doesn't count, but it counts in my heart.
Yeah, count it.
So yeah, check out an Essence. If you haven't checked it out, you will be very happy with it.
And if you didn't know, you could use code Oh No and get 5% off. I'm just kidding. You fucking guys. They're like, oh my God, these guys. My number 2 is a PA3. This is another disc that I've invested in.
Did you get your first one with like a bundle package or something?
No, this summer I got one. And it was in the used bin.
Gotcha.
And I found 2 more in the used bin after that.
So buying them all up.
Yeah. So now I have 3, 2 300 and 1 350.
No premium plastics yet though, huh?
I mean, the 350 is like Lucid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what Prodigy plastics feel like.
I didn't either, but here we are. Love the PA3.
The higher the number for plastics, the more premium it is. But I don't know, like, at what stage does it become premium plastic, if that makes sense.
Couldn't tell you.
And if go back and watch, I think it's round 2 of Texas State Championship. Kevin Jones throws the PA3 all over the course and makes it look like the coolest disc ever created.
You can get some turn out of it, or you can throw it completely straight. If you throw it really flat and don't power it up too much, it's pretty good for high winds. It's really resistant to wind. It'll just drop into a headwind. Won't really float too much like my Judges. Just overall a fantastic disc. Fun to drive with the more premium plastics. And I putt with the cheaper ones.
The cheapies.
They feel nice in the hand. I just like cheaper plastic to putt with, I guess. I don't know why.
I don't think anyone really putts with premium. I mean, I'm sure there are some people, but
they just grab the chains a little bit different for me.
Yeah.
I always putt with classic for my Judges, and 300 or 350 for, well, I think it's, I can't remember if it's Lucid is 400 actually.
No, I don't know. Kevin Jones throws the 500. That's all. I just heard him talk about it on coverage today. So,
well, I'm gonna have to get a 500 now.
Yep.
Got to be like Kevin Jones.
I wish. I wish. And then me and Kyle both have the same number one disc, and it'll always, I think, be the number one in our hearts. Why don't you tell them?
We can say it at the same time.
Okay.
It's the
EMAC
Truth.
Truth.
Oh, yeah, it was perfect. No, we did great. The EMAC Truth.
Yeah.
It's quite possibly the best disc ever made.
Yeah, we dig them. I think I could get away with not having any fairway drivers and just throw an EMAC Truth, but I don't. I
think you'd probably have more control and throw just as far.
Pretty close, yeah. I wouldn't get any of those sweet skip shots, though.
True.
But we're both heavily invested in EMAC Truths.
Big fans.
I got to stick one up on the wall that I can't wait. I've been like kind of hoping that I lose one of the ones in my bag, so I have a reason to pull the sick one off my wall.
That'd be cool.
But I'm not going to make myself lose it, of course, but
pretty chuck it right into a pond or something.
Maybe I'll go to Freeland tomorrow and I don't know what happened.
If you don't know, look up Freeland on UDisc. It's hole 3, I think, that you have to throw directly over water.
And it's really easy to make it. It's like 150 feet at the most.
But if you're a beginner, it's pretty intimidating.
Yeah, but like now it's like I could kick a disc over the water.
Right.
Watch I mess up tomorrow, hit like grip lock it into the tree right next to you and just trickles into the water.
That'd be pretty
funny.
I'd like to see it.
I would laugh. Well, I'll do my best. But yeah, those were our top 5 molds.
Top 5. Yeah,
I was 5.
Just saying, go buy a Truth.
Yes, EMAC
or otherwise, just a regular one. Doesn't matter.
EMACs are better.
They are slightly, but a regular Truth is also good.
Anyway, yeah, that was our top 5 molds that we think you guys should try out for a one disc round, or just our favorites that I would use for a one disc round. If you got time, check them out. Let us know your favorite disc that you like to play a one disc round with.
Yeah, hit us up. Let us know.
Egypt, looking at you.
Yeah, Egypt, looking directly at you. Also, big players in listenership here. Thank you, everyone, for listening, number 1. But number 2, California, looking at you guys. Hit us up. What's your favorite one disc if you're going to do a one disc challenge?
Yeah. Or if you're not from California.
Texas, too, I think was a pretty big percentage. Anywhere in the United States.
Anywhere
in the world. I really want to hear from some person from Egypt telling me about their disc golf course, though. Like,
that's like dream. Yep, that's a dream.
Please, someone.
The picture, smallest picture. I just want to know awesome. What you guys got over there.
It would literally make my day.
You have chain stars?
But the gist of that is thank you for listening.
Yes. Thank you all.
Oh, if you get a chance, one way to support without even having to pay anything or buy anything or really do much is just review us on Apple Podcasts.
Means a lot.
It really seriously means a ton. So
if you just do a star rating, fine. But we'd love to hear from you. Write us. You can tell us how dumb we are if you want. Actually, probably message us that.
Yeah, message me that. just put Eric's dumb on a review.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty good. Actually, if you, as long as it's 5 stars and you that's all you put, I'm in. Put Eric's dumb.
Okay. That.
That's what you said.
I know. Hey, I'm about it.
Okay, cool. I'm done. Thanks, guys. Listeners. Today we talked about the Texas State Championships. Also, the new fun thing that we came up with called Fire Rounds. And a top 5. And we did this week. It was molds that we would use one disc for the whole round, putting and everything.
Makes it difficult, but it makes it fun. And we finally made it to 10 episodes. I think that was the first time we said it, but we are at 10 episodes.
Yeah, episode 10. Did I not say that in the intro?
I don't remember it. I might have missed it.
Either. Yeah.
Sometimes I tune you out. We talk so much, I tune you out sometimes.
Totally understand that.
We're in like middle of the episode. I was like, man, I didn't listen to the last 3 sentences this guy said it.
Ouch.
Yeah, just teasing. I feel like the more we talk, the more meaner we are to each other, but who knows?
Yeah, true story.
It's all out of love.
Yeah, I consider you more brother than anything.
Yeah. Yep. Same here.
Congratulations for making it this far into the episode. As always, you're my favorite. Thank you for listening to the entire episode. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.
Or hit us up on any of our social medias.
We're on the Instagrams. We're on the Twitters. We're on the TikToks. We have a Patreon. Check that out.
We have a Facebook, but...
We have a Facebook. It's not great.
But it's there.
But it's there. We also have a Teespring, so we have some merch. We made it ourselves, slaved over a hot computer.
My computer does get hot.
I don't know what this accent is, but I'm doing it.
But we're doing it.
Do you like how we just end it with us self-congratulating? Like, we did it!
Thank you for
listening. If you made it this far, you're fucking awesome.
I don't know what else to do is the problem.
I don't know what else to do either. That's what we do. So I think that's our thing. It's just comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, if we come up with something different, we can try it. And if we hate it, we'll just cut it out and we'll probably still have all of that.
That's the beauty of podcasts, man.
I feel like anybody who listens to us has to be like, yeah, these are my type of people. These guys are dumb.
I think we're making I feel like we're making a nice community for like people. Yeah. It's like a good friendly vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I think we're fitting right into what most people expect out of 2 friends who like play disc golf together, ragging on each other, but still like obviously like you can easily tell that they're, really great friends and would, I mean, like I said,
we're partners.
The picture that Germ shared of Luli, I can't even say his name, Paul. How can someone who I take a bullet for make me want to shoot him so bad? I feel like that perfectly sums up our podcast.
Yep.
So, or that's what I'm going for on here. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't come across that way, but
no, I'm with
that's like in my head. I'm like, yeah, that's what I wanted to.
It's achievable. We can do that.